So, how's the new season been so far? I mean, for me, Symbiote and Madam Web have been such game changers, so I'm really enjoying the meta right now. Everyone's experimenting with different combos. It's fun stuff. That said, we still have balance updates. We have one very annoying card getting a big nerf, a massive buff that kind of steps on Jeff, and a change that's kind of not surprising because her show hits Disney Plus soon. Alright, let's get to it.
But I had no choice.
This card, while annoying, is a necessary counter to Flood-style decks, but man, it's such a feels-bad effect like Leech, cause no one likes not being able to play their cards in a card game, right? I'm talking about Sandman. So, he gets one more point of power, he's a 5/7 now, but his ability now reads, on reveal, next turn, cards cost one more, maximum 6. So technically now your opponent and you can play more than one card after you play Sandman. Which, I mean, here's the thing though, if you design your deck with Sandman in mind, you're only playing one Doctor Doom or one Odin anyway, right? But for your opponent, now they can play multiple cards on that final turn, just not as many as they would have wanted. What? No surprise here, she's one of the best cards in the game right now, and this nerf though might just be seen as a buff by some people. Tell you why in a bit. Mockingbird goes from a 6/10 to a 6/9.
Nice.
Ability remains the same. So, taking away one power from Mockingbird actually puts her out of Shang-Chi range. So, we'll see if this change affects Mockingbird in any substantial way. I don't think it will, though.
This is my son, Scar.
Okay, Scar isn't getting buffed directly, but the next two cards are getting buffed in power to 10, so more 10 power cards means more cards that can discount Scar, right? Arrow goes from a 5/9 to a 5/10. Ability remains the same.
What's up, boys?
Black Cat also gets a point of power, going from a 4/9 to a 4/10. Ability remains the same. This is a nice boost for the discard archetype, especially when paired with... Ah yes, my favorite character in Marvel Comics. Fun fact, the first comic I ever bought was Ghost Rider issue 15 back in 1991, the glow-in-the-dark cover issue. Which is why it pains me that he's just not very good in Snap, but he gets a buff. The Spirit of Vengeance goes from a 4/3 to a 4/4. Ability remains the same. Honestly, I think he needs one more point of power to be relevant. Even then,
Oh, I love you, you big dumb lizard.
You don't see too many Moon Girl combos anymore, do you? Well, maybe this brings her back to prominence. Moon Girl gets a 1 power buff, going from a 4/4 to a 4/5. Ability remains the same. Okay, so this is a big one, but I kinda hate that it steps on Jeff a little bit. War Machine's stats remain the same, but his ability changes to ongoing. Nothing can stop you from playing cards anywhere. Wow. So basically, as long as you have War Machine on the board, all your cards are like Jeff in that you can play them anywhere. Think of the number of locations and abilities that prevent you from playing to a lane. Sanctum, Kiln, Flooded, Goose. War Machine is the tech against that, but is it worth a spot in your deck of only 12 cards? Could he be one of those cards that you flex in and out of your deck depending on the meta or hot location? I think so. Just in time for her upcoming Disney Plus show, Agatha's stats remain the same, but her ability now reads, Agatha starts in your hand. She plays your cards for you on even turns. Yeah, you now get to tag team with Agatha. She's no longer a meme card. I actually kind of like this, and it'll make for some very interesting builds.
Shall we?
So what do you think about these updates? As usual, let me know in the comments.